Everyone has a favorite Taylor Swift album. A Taylor record has an infinite depth that is rarely found on an LP by any other artist working today. The songwriting's on another level, melodies that will be hummed indefinitely, and a vocal evolution from Nashville drawl to indie folk songstress. With the release of Red, Taylor's version, and the subsequent Jake Gyllenhaal Annihilation, now is the ideal time to revisit all of Taylor Swift albums and definitely rank them from worst to best. Swifties, please don't kill me. Here we go. Number 9, Taylor Swift, the album. Naturally, Taylor's self-titled debut album from 2006 is the baby of her catalog. It's a country record stripped down to its cutesy teen movie core, and full of saccharine lyrics about unrequited love and heartbreak. The entire album sounds like a Disney Channel original movie, which isn't all bad. Taylor Swift is still a fun album with an excellent handful of singles providing all of its strength and wallop. Number 8, Speak Now. As of right now, I believe Speak Now is simply missing the benefit of evolution, and thus feels somewhat juvenile in comparison to what's yet to come from Swift albums yet to be ranked. It follows up the internationally successful Fearless with an angrier, country pop rock LP built around the concept of the confessions Swift wanted to make to people but never got to. Speak Now is an absolute blast of a record. Number 7, Fearless, Taylor's version. Fearless, the first song the world heard Taylor's version, is truly spectacular. Hearing the mature, adult Taylor, an accomplished and acclaimed singer, songwriter, and arguably the world's biggest star, sing painstakingly faithfully the song she wrote when she was breaking through to international attention is incredibly poignant and moving. Fearless is the definitive early Swift record, full of game-changing signals and epic storytelling. The new tracks are excellent in and of themselves, resulting in a big, bumper version of an album that so many of us grew up with. Number 6, Lover. Flanked by 2 singles that are absolutely, without a doubt, the worst songs Taylor Swift has ever written, the odds were stacked against Lover falling to the bottom of the pile when it came to ranking her albums. But Me's Pure Evil and You Need to Calm Down's Pick Me Straight Girl in a Gay Bar Energy were red herrings. Lover is an excellent pop album that nicely concludes Taylor's pure pop trilogy of albums. Number 5, Reputation. The old Taylor was unable to attend the recording session. Why? Because she's no longer alive. An album with an evil snake bad girl hidden within a multi-layered and personal record. It details her tumultuous relationship with fame, celebrity, and the media's perception of her. Look What You Made Me Do served its purpose and got people talking, an iconic pop culture moment, for better or worse. When it tries too hard though, Reputation suffers. The rapping and Endgame, the brattiness, and This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, both of which are unbearable. But when Taylor lets her guard down, she creates some of the best songs she's ever written in Reputation. Number 4, Red, Taylor's version. Red is the latest odyssey for fans to devour, an album that has only been back in our hands for less than a week, but has already smashed streaming records around the world. Red was already a fantastic album, marking Taylor's swift transition from country starlet to pop superstar. Red is a colossal success. Number 3, Evermore. While it doesn't completely avoid boredom, Evermore is devoid of clunkers. It's a beautifully consistent and all-consuming listen, similar to Folklore, that makes you reach for your coffee and your blanket. The wonderful bonus track Right Where You Left Me, a song that builds its verses and vocals like a stepladder to a fever pitch, is the most underrated song on this record. Taylor Swift sang Are We Out of the Woods Yet in 1989, but in Evermore, she convinces us that we never want to leave them. Number 2, 1989. 1989 was the epic of epics. Hit after hit, hook after hook, chorus after chorus of screams. It's pure pop perfection, and it's still a fan and critic favorite after all these years. Taylor's career trajectory has been altered for the better. It manages to both be frivolous fun and a force of nature at the same time. For many, the record of all Taylor Swift albums should be at the top of the list, but in 2020, she pulled off the unthinkable. She outdid herself. At number 1, Folklore. The album cover alone shows how Folklore stands out from the rest of Taylor Swift's albums. She's no longer in the spotlight, but rather a small figure swallowed up by the forest. Taylor Swift the human being does not reveal everything on this album. For the first time, the songs are about characters and historical figures rather than her own life. However, Taylor Swift the artist has never been more visible. I can sit here at my desk and cry just thinking about the lyrical content of Folklore. It's ridiculously, disgustingly perfect. Prose level songwriting that few could ever hope to achieve. Cardigan's bridge has a unique crescendo. The best duet she's ever done is Exile, and The Last Great American Dynasty should be made into an Oscar-winning film that every family on the planet watches on Christmas Day. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Trend Glue, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.